You've heard of a get-rich-quick scheme, but have you heard of a get-rich-quick in 60-second scheme? Binary options. Wait until I tell you about this trading opportunity that I've been seeing on YouTube, saying you can make a couple dollars into a couple thousand within minutes of stock trade. And you know me, I love to indulge in these get-rich-quick scams. I mean schemes.
Fam, it's not a scheme or a scam. It's a business move.
So in this video, we're gonna dive headfirst into this trading opportunity and see if we can make a couple dollars turn into a couple thousand. So if you're an uncultured bozo like I was 5 minutes ago and don't know what binary options are, let me give you a quick rundown, and I'm actually pretty hyped to try this out myself. So you've heard of regular stock options, which are basically just contracts where you can buy behind a certain stock. Say you're extremely confident in Apple going up. You can buy a call option with an expiration date of your choice, basically betting that Apple will hit that certain strike price. Let's say Apple is currently at $100 and I'm betting that it's going to be at $110 next month. And so throughout that time period, if Apple goes up and Apple gets closer to my strike price of 110, my contracts increase in value.
Yesterday's price is not today's price.
And they go up in value like crazy. And considering there's volume in Apple, you can sell your contracts whenever you want, as long as it's before the expiration date. And the more riskier the scenario, the more likely you are to make some guap.
Get your money up, not your funny up.
So even if the Apple stock didn't hit $110 by the end of the month, and say that the stock went up 3%, if I bought a risky option that was set to expire in a short period of time, my stock options could go up by hundreds of percent, even though the stock only moved 3%. And
look, it's money going up, but we only going up.
Anyways, that's how regular stock options work on a surface level. I made a video on this earlier, and you can click on it in the description below. It goes into a way deeper explanation, but most of the time, trading options is very risky. Dare I say, it's even a gamble.
We went to zero!
You can lose a lot of money, and I unfortunately know that through personal experience. Now, binary options is like option trading, but on crack. Think of it this way: buying and selling stocks would just be like hitting the gym, but you're not taking any supplements or anything like that. Now, buying stock options would be like you're taking protein or you're taking a creatine or something like that. And binary options is essentially you just start taking steroids.
Liver King here.
With binary options, you're basically buying or selling Forex or stock option calls or puts that expire within minutes to seconds. So basically you're predicting where the price of the stock will be in a few seconds. And most of the time that is going to be impossible unless you have some sort of insider information. Any real financial advisor is going to tell you that there's no way to predict where the market will be in the short term. And when they mean short term, they're talking about a couple of months. Somebody trying to predict the price of a stock within a couple of seconds is not even on their mind. And on top of that, I think it's kind of like an all or nothing game, which is why they call it binary. So for example, on this screen right now, you see a graph of the US 500, and then on the left, we have some option prices alongside their expiration date. Let's say we want 45 seconds, and then we can decide whether we want to bet on it going up or down with the red or green button, and then buy that option for however much it costs. If the timer runs out before us selling our contract, or that stock price goes down, we lose everything we put in. And if the stock is above the price we choose, we can make a 1,500% return on our money. But if we take the other stance on betting that the stock goes down, we'll make money when it goes down and we'll lose money when it goes up. Okay, some initial thoughts after doing some demo trades. This is just straight up gambling. I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm just clicking random buttons and I'm just either making or losing money just randomly. What I have realized is that these brokerages have made like these websites more gamified, where it allows people who don't really understand how to trade securities to enter this website and display this like a game. Essentially, they're just hoping that their main user base are people that don't really know what binary options are, and they're just in it for a quick thrill. And that could be really dangerous. On top of that, like I said earlier, there's a lot of YouTubers making crazy claims with this style of trading. Try it. If you search up binary options trading on YouTube right now, you'll see thousands of results of people claiming that you can turn $1 into $5,000 within 10 minutes. And that too with 100% never lose success rate.
All I do is win, 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 no matter what.
Okay, so I just clicked on this video and this girl just turned $1 into 5 racks in front of me. And this kind of seems way too good to be true, because all I'm saying is if this strategy is 100% bulletproof, why are you posting this strategy online? With these crazy returns, she should be a billionaire within a month. Something just wasn't sitting right with me, so I went ahead and did some digging. And it seems like her entire channel was filled with the same type of videos, and a lot of them were even proving that you can withdraw money from this website. Now, I'm not throwing out any allegations.
Accusations! These are false accusations. accusations.
But it seems like a lot of these influencers have partnerships or relationships with these brokerages or gambling companies, the same way a lot of these Twitch streamers had a relationship with the gambling companies. Now I went further down the rabbit hole and I found that there's a lot of YouTube channels that are basically being copy and pasted. They're different people, but they have the same style of thumbnails, same style of videos, same content, and all of their videos revolve around pulling money outside of this website. Now it turns out a lot of these binary options brokerages are actually located offshore and they're unregulated, just like the gambling companies, which makes sense because they do require you to deposit Bitcoin into their site in order for it to work. Now to be fair to them, if I'm a sketchy, unregulated broker, what better way to market my service than to pay an influencer to make some fake trades which I can change in the back end, show fake trading history, and have his viewers think this is doable. It seems like they're making all sorts of crazy returns, which in return makes the viewer want to try it out themselves. Now people will discover my brokerage thinking they'll make some easy money like these influencers and deposit some money into my website. The best part is that these binary YouTubers are also selling signals, which are services where they tell you exactly when to buy and when to sell in real time. So if they're able to turn $1 into $5,000, or so they claim, they should have no problem spitting out some profitable trades for all of us. Wrong. I joined a couple of these groups and actually most of the time they were just breaking even. And when they did make money, it was nowhere near that $5,000 profit of what they were claiming. Most of the time it was just losing money and breaking even. So there goes my hopes of getting rich in 60 seconds. But then I thought, let me just watch some of these binary option trading YouTube videos and see what strategies that they're using. And then my goal is going to be to replicate these strategies and to see if what they're doing is legit. Now, I went through a couple of these videos and it seems like all of these videos are using the exact same strategy, but not really. Basically, what they're doing is they're picking two random indicators and they're just going off of that. Every video is using a different indicator, so I don't know if they're just trying to troll or if they're trying to sell their own course.
Here in my garage.
But this reminds me a lot about Forex trading, but like a dumbified version of that. So I just clicked on one of these 100% win strategy videos and this girl just made 5 trades in front of me that was all profitable. So I'm gonna try this out myself right now. So I hopped into a paper trading simulator because it's against my actual ethics to gamble. So let's just follow the strategy and hope for the best. Okay, so this strategy promised me 100% win, but already on my first trade I already just took a L.
Some people was made on this earth to just take L's. I think it's just natural for some people. I think it just runs in their bloodline. Their ancestors was L's, taking L's.
But I decided to keep on going to see if maybe we can make some bread. So I followed the strategy that she gave me to the T and it was just all straight up losses. I then decided to just YOLO and just buy some random contracts. I don't even know what buttons I'm pressing. And they actually became profitable. No strategy, no plan, just vibes. Now I know, I didn't spend a whole week trading binary options or pocket options. So I know I'm gonna get some comments being like, oh, you can't really tell if this is a scam or not because you just did it for one day. Which you may be right. But to me, this does not seem realistic. There's no way for you to know where the price of a stock is going to be or a currency within seconds unless you have some sort of insider information that's about to be released. After all, I did follow some 100% winning strategies and it didn't work out too well. I actually made more money just YOLOing and just doing some random trade than I did off of someone who's claiming to make $5,000 from $1. Now, obviously, I'm not no trading guru, so I don't expect to be the best day trader. But even these YouTubers who are making these absurd claims weren't able to replicate these results under their own signal chats. So if the expert strategies or the experts themselves aren't able to make this money, how can I, a simple mere mortal, expect to turn my $1 into 5 bands? I don't know. I just think binary options seem more like a casino game than it does actually investing. Okay, wait. Remember when I said that these YouTubers looked like they were copy and pasted? Well, I did some digging and found out that these brokerages were indeed registered offshore, specifically in Venezuela. And all the people that are associated with this company that is paying for these YouTubers to be running promotions are all based in Russia. And it makes sense because all these YouTubers all had like an Eastern European accent. And it does seem like this brokerage is regulated by the Russian Regulation Center. Now, with both parties being in the same region, is there any affiliation?
Look around you. Look at this. We created this. This didn't exist before we were here.
Do they have some direct sneaky affiliation link going on here? I don't know. I'm not gonna accuse anyone. This is just my personal opinion from my findings. Anywho, as you guys know, I derive my self-worth solely based off the likes and subscribers that I have on YouTube. So if you please may help crowdsource some self-esteem by smashing that like button and subscribing to the channel to fill my internal void for clout, that would be highly appreciated. I hope you guys enjoyed the video and have a blessed rest of your day. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.